back to the channel. This is Gigi, and I am here. I am here with the videos about what you need to know about divine masculine. Like I said, this is mainly geared towards masculine energies, whether you are male or female, because it's just an energy. It is not a physical, sexuality. It's not like, oh, because you're a divine masculine, that means you're a man, like, or you're a divine feminist, that means you're a woman. Like, I have equal balance of masculine and femininity in my body. We all have it, okay? Every last one of us. So a divine masculine, female or male. Y'all been going through a lot. Have you or have you not been going through a lot? And I just feel like a lot of people are really coming into their own. A lot of people are really waking up to who they truly and naturally are. Was it Beyonce that said, "Baby girl, remember your name"? Y'all remembering y'all name, y'all remembering who y'all use, y'all remember y'all getting on it. And I feel like a lot of y'all have are definitely healing and have been healing from a lot of things that happened in your life, whether they were big and crazy or little and whatever. And I feel like y'all probably have a lot of pressure put on y'all, from your family or like outside sources. Like I said, a lot of y'all are in a lot of situations that's mind-boggling, and it's like it's weighing down your energy, and yet it's like a lot of crippy, crappy, cranky, cringy stuff going on within y'all. And I just want to let y'all know that y'all can and y'all will make it through anything. Y'all just got to make sure that you got to make sure that you want to get out of the situation. There's a lot of, divine masculines that they're comfortable being in a toxic situation. Like that's their norm. So that's where they want to be, and to know that you're not really going to thrive in that energy because it's so toxic, and it's going to just weigh y'all down even more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Like, don't y'all want happiness? Don't y'all want peace? Like, that is not peace, and that's not happiness. Look, fire department. Um, and what is happening, child? And it's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of situations going on, and a lot of people are remembering who they are. They are waking up, and even if you are in a divine counterpart, type of situation, twin flame, twin ray, divine soulmate, soulmates. It's just a lot. It's a lot of levels and a lot of categories. And like I said, some of y'all, most of y'all, majority of y'all, a lot of y'all have definitely had a lot of trauma and a lot of baggage and a lot of wounding, that y'all have carried with y'all from childhood to adulthood, and a lot of codependencies and a lot of toxic traits. And I just wanted, especially for my twin flamers, or my divine counterparts, like that's really out here on a higher spiritual mission. I just want y'all to really take yourself out of you know the woe is me, or the needy type of the codependent aspect, and look at the situation, especially if you're a twin flame, especially say this is a higher purpose, this is a higher, I'm here for a certain reason. Like, what is this reason? Why am I here? Like, just really start to really really do some research and some self digging, and to say, what is this mission all about? This mission is about raising the consciousness of the world, and this, that, and the third, and really get in contact with and get in tune, not only with yourself, but with your higher self, and with your spirit guides and your ancestors, your angels, and the universe, Father God, Buddha, Allah, whoever you subscribe to, right? Whoever you subscribe to, just get in contact and connection with them, and say, what show me what this is. And they will show you and stuff like that, and they'll show you a lot of things about y'all. And most of the masculines, y'all very money focused. It's like my stability, my stability. I gotta make sure I have money. And a lot of y'all, like I said, are been people pleasers. Like, what would my mom say if I leave this person that I'm with for this person, or if I leave this job, or if I change degrees in school, and or if I move to this place, or if I do this, or if I do that, or if I come out the closet, closet and stuff like that. Like, who cares what other people gonna say? Like, I used to say, like, if somebody love you, they're gonna love you for who you are, not what you can do for them. So if you making a career change or a school or a degree change or changing, say, or having the kahunas or having the courage to say this relationship isn't for me anymore. I want something better. And your family is like, nah, what do you see in that person? Oh, nah, what do you see in that career? Like, it's like philosophy. A lot of people down philosophy because they're like, oh, you can't make a career out of it. You can actually make a career out of philosophy. It just depends on how you approach it and what you do. It depends on your method and your strategy, right? Of how you can approach it and what you do. And then they're going to be the naysay. They're going to be the people in the background that's like, wow, I never thought you could actually make a career out of philosophy. And it's like, yeah, because my mind is expanding. And I wanna go into this right. I don't know if any of y'all ever watch SpongeBob or if y'all have kids. Most divine masculines, whether you're male or female, do. Y'all do have kids, and if you ever saw that episode of SpongeBob when him and Patrick was in front of Squidward's house, and they was in that box, and it was all about the imagination, right? Just use your imagination. I love SpongeBob. It was all about the imagination, and him and Patrick went into the box, and it was like they had war going on, and it was so much shit, so much action coming from that box because they were just sitting in the box, but they were using their imagination, right? And Squidward was like, what the hell is going on? Because Squidward was the Debbie Downer. Squidward hated life. Squidward hated where he worked. He hated his neighbors. He hated everything, right? And that's how some of y'all are. Some of y'all are just very close minded and y'all don't want to see beyond a lot of things that y'all can see. And a lot of y'all have a lot of potential, but like I said, some of y'all have, childhood traumas where it was like you was always told you're never good enough, you're never going to succeed, you're never going to amount to anything. And you always have to people please, you always have to do things that everybody else wanted you to do because it made them happy. It never made you happy, but it made them happy. You had to go to a certain college because your parents wanted you to go to that college. You had to take up a certain degree because your parents wanted you to take up that degree. You had to get in a certain relationship with a certain type of person because your family, said this is the person for you, and that other person that you really like, they're not cute enough, they're not in shape enough, or they don't come from a family of fortune, or they have debt, or they this and they that, and they live in this place, and blah blah blah, and you were made to put what you want to do on the back burner to please other people, and that's not right. Y'all have to really step into that energy of pleasing y'all. Like, just like I told this to my own mother, I said, you don't control my life, and you don't control who I get in relationship with and who I marry. I'm going to marry who I feel like I'm going to marry. If you have an opinion, if you have a thought, or if you see something in that person and it gives you a little bit of a red flag, yes, come and talk to me. I said, but you're not going to be the final outcome. You're not going to be the final choice of who I marry. And if I'm supposed to marry somebody for a certain reason because there's a lesson, or if I'm supposed to be in a relationship, it's a relationship, a friendship, or whatever, with a certain person because God say it's a lesson there and you need to learn that lesson from this person, then I have to go through that lesson. You understand what I'm saying? And you can't always, do things other people want you to do. That's not right. Like I told my mother, just straight up, like, you don't control my life, you don't control where I move, you don't control my career, you don't control this, you don't control that. I need you to just sit in your spot, and I need you to just be a mother, whether it's from a distance or it's up close. And that's what I need a lot of y'all to really get into that energy. And a lot of y'all have been getting into that energy of really cutting people off and shutting people down. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all really been scared to be yourself. Y'all are individuals. Y'all are weird, unique individuals, and y'all have to love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even myself, I used to be like, why, a lot of things about me, and I never fully understood until I started to really look at different perspective, right? I started to look at a lot of things. Let me plug in my charger to this iPad. I started to really hold on, y'all. I gotta charge this iPad. Yep, my phone fell. Everything falling, child. And when no phone Don't mind me. Right? I just had to charge that up for a little bit. Hopefully it don't rock the boat. Hopefully you don't rock the. Okay, we back. We back in action, right? And I had to, like I said, a lot of y'all need to start looking at situations from different perspective, a different point of view. Like I'm going to, see, I knew this shit was gonna happen. I just can't bang on this goddamn table and stuff like that. This goddamn thing, I just can't bang on it. Like I said, a lot of y'all really need to start looking at a lot of situations from different perspectives. Like, especially for my people that's in divine union counterparts type of situations, you gotta look at the person that you're with, like especially, you know what I'm saying. I don't wanna, kind of bring this up, but you gotta kind of bring this up. And a lot of people going into like this whole, like especially when it comes to this twin flame journey. This is the most beautiful journey. If you are a part of the twin flame journey, give thanks to God because He is allowing you to see you. He allowing you to, whether you're in a karmic situation. And a karmic situation doesn't have to be a person. Okay, don't allow people to always say your person is with somebody, your person is in a karmic situation with another human being, like a love interest or whatever. Like a karmic situation it could be a person, it could be a love interest, it could be, a baby mama, it could be a wife, it could be, entanglements that you have. A lot of y'all divine masculine are in a lot of entanglement in a lot of situations because of your lower energies and your lower vibrations that you've allowed to control you. A lot of, you got a lot of baby mama drama. You probably got a situation where you are in a marriage or in a relationship with somebody and it's constant cheating and lying and manipulation and a lot of narcissistic things going on with that. And it's basically, I feel like if you are in a karmic situation, it's needed. Especially if it's meant for you and your divine feminine to come into union with each other, it's needed because it's a lot of karma that you have to play out. It's a lot of karma that your person may have to play out. And that person that you're with is there to teach you a lesson about yourself. Is there to teach you a lesson about who you are and your self worth and gaining your power back and not allowing yourself to be used and manipulated into situations that you don't want to be, and allowing you to really stick up for yourself and to be like, no, I will not do this. No, I will not do that. No, I will heal from this and I can do whatever I want to do because I'm in control of me. You're not in control of me. And like I said, a common situation is not only a person. It could be a family member, it could be a mama, it could be a daddy, it could be a brother, a sister, a friend. It could be cousins, it could be aunties and uncles, it could be grandparents, and they could also be your children. You know what I'm saying? Common situation could also be your children. It could be a lifestyle that you live. It could be a lifestyle that you live. It could be toxic traits and behaviors about you. It could be belief systems that you have that you've been brought up on, and a lot of masculines and feminines, we, like I said, we've been going through the ups and downs. We've been going through the ups and downs. Like you probably told that you were never good enough. You probably been made fun of your looks and how you act and how strange you were. So you had to take on the leadership role, or you had to, constantly work to gain the approval and the love of your mother or your father. You understand what I'm saying? Or maybe you grew up in a toxic what is this, Delta again? Let us check. Maybe you grew up in a toxic environment where your mother and your father bickered all the time, or you had a mother who had men in and out, or your dad was very in and out, very flight, and that kind of played a part into who you were because you've seen how people manipulate each other, and you say, oh, this is what a relationship is. It's us fighting. It's us not getting along. It's us putting our hands on each other and telling each other, I hate you, fuck you, do this, do that, and we go and we cheat and we lie to each other and we do underhand sneaky shit to each other. But that's love. That's what we do, and no, that is not love. And then y'all have children, and y'all allow y'all children to see this toxic ass relationship, and then your children grow up to think this is what a relationship is. A relationship, what is love? What is somebody really holding you down and giving you words of affirmations and loving you and telling you that you are good enough and helping you become the best version of you? I don't know what that is. That's not love. And your children start to look at that as something foreign, or you start to look at that as something foreign, something that's not deserved. I don't deserve. You become that I don't deserve that person. I don't deserve that love because that person is too good for me. That person, that person is far beyond who I am, and you have to understand that that's actually who you are, and that person is, or that thing is something that you actually need. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of divine masculine has really been going through a tough time. And I don't want y'all to really get into the thing like, oh, they with a comic that's doing spell work and stuff like that. Like sometimes you're masculine, like y'all are. Sometimes the masculine, you are in a situation with somebody that's doing spell work on you, and you are in toxic. You have toxic friends that don't want to see you thrive and move forward. They want to keep you in your lower energy, and they want to keep you stuck. They want to keep you trapped in karma. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep you in this karmic cycle that goes on and on and on, because they know that once you break it and once you move towards your destiny and move towards what you actually need to be moving towards, that you're going to thrive and they're going to be left behind. And they don't want this. You leave them behind, Divine Masculine. You leave them behind, Divine Masculine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You leave them behind. And I feel like a lot of y'all are really coming to this point where y'all are waking up and y'all are really looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, what do I want? What are my hopes and dreams? What are my aspirations? What do I want to when I'm old and gray? You know what I'm saying? And my grandkids is playing in the yard and I'm sitting there drinking my lemonade. What do what do I want to reflect on and say, I'm proud of myself? Do you want to create a business? That's like, those business that you see, and it's like, the business been, in up and running and established since 1920, and it's 2000 and, you know, 2080. I want to say it's 2080, and you're just like, you're just looking at that. Like, I don't know if we all gonna be alive 2080. Shit, I'm just saying, I'm just giving out a number, but it's like you want other people to see, like, wow, this shit been out and running since 2021. It's 2080. Like, wow, this company really been in business. Like, this is a family company. Like, they're strong on their core values and this, that, and the third. Like, you probably want to come back as one of your great grandkids or something like that and be the owner. And I want to say, like, be the owner, but you want to be, like the manager or whatever of that company. You know what I'm saying? You want your parent to leave this legacy that you've built in another life to you again. You understand what I'm saying? Just imagine that. Just imagine incarnating as one of your grandkids and you are taking ownership of a company that you created in a past life. Like, how dope is that? Like, you really need to open up your mind and say, how dope is that? Like I said, I want to go back to the SpongeBob shit, right? And Squidward kept running to the box, right? He kept running to the box and saying, "Why are y'all so, like, what's happening? What's going on? I hear all this commotion and this damn army type of situation going on, but when I go into the box, it's like y'all just sitting there. It's like y'all sitting in the box, y'all not doing anything." And remember, he kept walking away, and he hear it, and then he run back to the box, and he couldn't find nothing. And SpongeBob really had to show him, like, you have to use your imagination. You have to imagine, even in the dullest moment, or even in the most extreme crazy moment, you have to imagine. Come another plane. Thank you, airplane. You have to imagine yourself in. You have to imagine yourself somewhere you want to be. Imagine yourself on a beach. Imagine yourself on a vacation somewhere. Imagine yourself in that relationship that you always desired to be in. Imagine yourself, getting that degree. Imagine yourself starting that business. Imagine yourself, having, that happy life that you want, and getting that home and that car and stuff like that. Imagine that bank account. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, And I know y'all get a lot of pressure from the feminine energy, and y'all can feel the pressure from the feminine energy and stuff like that. And it's like because the feminine can see who you truly are, they can see the potential. And I definitely have words to say for the feminine. That's going to be in the feminine video, because this is things that me as a divine feminine, I want to say like I've never really went online to bash my person. Whatever I've dealt with when it came to my person and my journey, I've always dealt with it through, me and spirit. And like I said, a lot of y'all are not meant to come into a union together. It's not. A lot of y'all are just there to be each other, catalysts for, awakening and change. And that's something that, I mean, if you want to sit there and explain yourself to your divine feminine and stuff like that, and say, hey, I understand this is the journey, this is what I've been going through, and and stuff like that. Go ahead and do it. And if y'all want to sit there and say, and it's not meant for us to be, we could be friends or whatever, I mean, do what you feel called to do. Don't do what you think. Do what you feel called. Like if you're pushed in, if spirit say nah, go and do this, or if you just get that vibe or that energy to reach out to your divine feminine and say good morning. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, are still on rocky turbulences and rocky turmoil or whatever. But like I said, if you want to reach out to your divine feminine and say good morning, good afternoon, did you eat today? Just send a little emoji, like a heart emoji, or say, thinking of you, or send a meme, or you can send like a comedy special or a song or something like that to your counterpart. Then go ahead and do it. Do it. Don't allow anything or anyone to hold you back from reaching out. Go ahead and do it. If you want to go out there and you want to go back to school, go ahead and do your research on what school you want to go to, and what academics do they have. What are you interested in? If it's moving, okay. If it's moving, it's okay that you downsize. You went from a house to an apartment. It's okay. It's okay. You went from, a Mercedes Benz to a Toyota. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to live above your means. And I feel like a lot of divine masculine were definitely living above their means. They wanted to keep up with the Joneses. They was all about their money. They was all about their status, their looking good, their reputation. And reputation comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? Reputation comes and goes. And you have to be able to be like, okay, and especially if people are sitting there threatening you and saying, trying to blackmail you, oh, if you don't do this, then I'm going to do this. Call them out on their bullshit. Call them out, divine masculine. Oh, if you leave me, I'm going to take you for child support. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Be like, it's okay. Do what makes you feel happy, because I'm gonna do what makes me feel happy. And if y'all have to go and fight for custody, then go and fight for custody. Do what the fuck you gotta do for you. If the person that you got kids with is unstable, present that. It's okay. Sometimes, a lot of divine masculines out there are like, they're really, really great parents, right? Like I said, divine masculine is female and male energy. So you could be a female that's a divine masculine, and you could be a male that's a divine masculine. Y'all are great parents. Y'all are providers. Y'all are nurturers. Y'all are caregivers and stuff like that. Like, y'all want to make sure that y'all home is secure, and that's something like me, a divine feminine, cherish. I cherish that because it shows your power. It shows your authority. It shows your strength. It's like, this is a provider. This is what a provider looks like. This is what a husband looks like. This is what a father looks like. This is what a friend looks like. You know what I'm saying? This is what a brother looks like. This is what a son looks like. It just shows that quality that us divine feminine, us empresses, we look for in our counterpart. And and that's something that's really beautiful to us. You know what I'm saying? But, we also need y'all to, be able to be the emperor, and to shut shit down and shut shit off. And to say, nah, not today. You know what I'm saying? We love the fact that y'all protect us. we love that. We love the fact that y'all are willing to go up and beyond to do things for us, because at the end of the day, it's a give and it's a take, and just what y'all put out, y'all get back from divine feminines. You know what I'm saying? Like that love, that unconditional understanding, that unconditional compassion and stuff like that is there. Y'all just have to want it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just have to want it. And y'all can't sit there and juggle and be like, this person, I've been with this person, or I've been at this job, or, I've been friends with this person for, so long. And what's going to happen to them, or what's going to happen to it, or what's going to happen to me if I leave? You know what's going to happen to you if you get up and walk away? Happiness is going to happen to you. Standing in your power and learning who you are and learning your strength is going to happen to you. Learning that you have the ability to say no and walk away at any time is going to happen to you. Of course, people who's codependent, of course, people who's narcissistic and manipulative, they're gonna pull every trick out the book to keep you stuck, to keep you, in la la loopsy land, to keep you stagnant, to keep you juggling. But it's up to you. You have to make that final judgment call to say, not today. This is not happening. We're not continuing this. I'm done. I'm over. I'm moving on, and I want better for myself, and you're not it. And it's no, oh, I'm sorry, please, I didn't mean to do it. I promise I'm gonna be better. You should have been better. You know what I'm saying? It's like it shouldn't take something as you walking away to be better. You already know what's best for you, and that person or that job or those friends or those family members, it's not that. And sometimes it's hard, but you may have to walk away from your kids, especially if your kids are older, adults. You might have to say, you are a toxic individual, and I don't want that in my life. Like you're toxic, and it's okay to call people out on their bullshit. If they're toxic, like they ask, no, you're toxic, and I don't want, you're not invited in my life. Point blank, period. You're not invited in my life. And y'all really need to go through those childhood traumas and see, what happened in life to make you look at a certain situation and say, this is how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to need people to need you. That's not where we're at. You're not supposed to say, I'm the man with, or I'm the woman with the money, and I need people that's in need. Like if you look at somebody who's, financially unstable and say, yeah, that person needs me financially, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna breadcrumb that person, and I'm gonna get them a little money here and take them out here and do this, and then I'm gonna ghost them, and then I'm gonna make them chase me, and I'm gonna make them beg me and blow up my phone, and oh, I need. That's toxic. That's very narcissistic. That's very manipulative. That's very ill. That's very nasty. That's a nasty. And if you're still in that energy, just know karma is always karma is always on your ass. What you put out is what you get back. Instead of saying, I want a person that's an equal give and take, and you sitting there, you say, oh, I want somebody that I can control, that I can have power over, that I can manipulate, and I can do this and be narcissistic to them. You gonna run into that person. It's not going to be the person that you're doing it to, but you're going to run into a person or a situation that's going to do the same fucking shit that you did to that person to you. You are. You are. You're going to run, you sitting there and you're juggling a person's feelings and love. You're going to run into a person that's going to juggle your feelings and that's going to juggle you. That's going to have you and other people on their backside. You are. You are. You're going to run into a person that doesn't value you because you didn't value that person. If the person or that situation came to you with love, genuine, pure love, and you sat there and you laughed at it and you wanted to be narcissistic and you wanted to, oh, I got it in my hands and I could crumble it at any time, you're going to run into a person or a situation that's going to have you in their hands and they're going to crumble the shit out of you. And you're going to feel how that other person or that other thing felt. You are. Like I said, karma is always there, but you make it bad, you lie in it. Like a lot of divine masculines, y'all are in, y'all are or have been in codependent situations. I need you to need me. I need you to want me. I need you to love me. I need you to acknowledge me. I need you to care for me. No, you need to care for your fucking self. You need to acknowledge your fucking self. You need to need yourself. You don't need to need anybody else. A lot of y'all have chosen other people over your divine counterparts or, divine, missions. A lot of y'all have, and a lot of y'all reaping the karma from it. A lot of y'all divine counterparts were instructed to walk away and to leave y'all ass out in the cold. A lot of y'all divine counterparts or divine missions, have been stripped from y'all. And it's probably and the crazy thing is it's karma. Y'all so it's just what's supposed to happen. It's karma. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of divine feminines have been, holding on and holding strong and putting out hope and faith and stuff like that. And, they don't want to give up on y'all. And they have been praying for y'all and sending y'all a lot of healing and stuff like that. And a lot of y'all have been kicking the dirt back in their face, have been slamming the door back in their face. But when they energetically detach and they walk away and they pull away, here y'all come want to rush in. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's okay. We can forgive. We can have the compassion. We can forgive. We definitely can. But we definitely can move on. We definitely can. And sometimes that's just y'all karma to lose out on, that person. Like I said, a lot of y'all aren't meant to come into union. A lot of y'all are just meant to just awaken each other. And I'm not saying like, oh, in a karmic situation. No, your divine counterpart was put into your life for a certain reason. Especially if y'all are meant to come into union, like, and y'all are in a karmic situation, a karmic environment, it's needed. Do y'all really think y'all being who y'all are and your feminine being who your feminine is was meant to be together at that moment? No, because you would have done that feminine wrong, and vice versa. Done them wrong, done them dirty. So God had to make you see you. God had to make you see your toxic traits. God had to make you see, the ugly side of you that you don't want to see. God had to make you see your insecurities, your trials and tribulations. God had to make you see the ugly of you, to understand and for you to see the beauty of you. And that's just how it is. And it's just how it is. And it's okay. It's okay. Some of y'all are players from the Himalayas. Y'all got multiple females out there. Y'all having all these kids. Some of y'all out here catching STDs and stuff like that. And y'all narcissists. Y'all manipulating things. And y'all out here trying to get the fast money because y'all want like the dope shit and stuff like that. And now y'all sitting there living in your karma. Y'all out there. Y'all got court cases and issues going on. Some of y'all might be going to jail. Some of y'all are losing a lot of money and y'all doing all this thing. And some of y'all don't want to open your eyes to see that, yeah, you are the reason why all this shit is happening. Because you don't want to change none of the shit that's going on around you because you still want to be codependent. You still want to hold on to a situation that's dead. You still want to live a lifestyle that no longer serves you. You still want to hold on to people that got ill will and ill intentions for you because you see them, oh my goodness, we've been best friends for 15 years. I don't give two goddamn fucks. I don't. I don't give one fuck, two fuck, five fucks, eight fucks. I don't. If they not there to help you from the purest part of their heart, of the purest part of their soul, if they got to have round table discussions about you when you ain't there, if they got to have, group chats on the side, trying to plan a way to set you up or hold you back, they ain't for you. They ain't for you. They ain't for you. And you have to cut these people out. Like I said, I don't give a damn thing. Your mama, father, sister, brother, grandma, grandpa, kids, best friend, the person that you're dating, baby mama, wife, husband. I don't care. I don't care. It's over. Usher said, I'm ready to sign them papers. Usher said, I'm ready to get you the hell away from me. Usher said, I need to clear my space. I need to clear my energy of you. I should say, I need to go and do some healing and find out what's going on with me. Why I'm allowing this to happen in my life. What triggers do I have? Why am I allowing people to use me, to manipulate me? Why am I allowing myself to be in karmic cycles and toxic situations with people? Why am I allowing myself to be at a job that I really don't like? Oh, because the money good? Oh, because you know, it's convenient for me when it comes to traveling. No, 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 no. I want to go out there and start my business, but you know, when I was a kid, my mama and my daddy told me that I was never gonna be shit, so I ain't shit now. When I was younger, my mama and my daddy and people told me, you know, because I was in foster care, that you know all I'm gonna be good for is laying on my back or being on the street and having kids and having baby mamas and baby daddies and living secret lifestyles and you know and keeping secrets and doing crazy shit, and because that's what they told me, so this is the life that I'm gonna live because that's what my mama and them said. Right, that's what my mom and them said. My mom and them said that I wasn't attractive enough, that I was fat, or my eyes was too far apart, or my eyebrows wasn't arched enough, or I didn't have any eyebrows. Maybe I didn't really have hair on my eyebrows, or maybe I really didn't have eyelashes, or my eyelashes was really long and they told me that I was a little bitch because I had, you know, I had soft features, or that I really like to care for myself. I really like to pamper myself and make sure, you know, as a man, that I go and get my nails done, you know, cut and stuff like that, and I take care of myself, and I like to be in good hygiene, and I like to dress good, and I like to smell good, and eat fine food and stuff like that. And they told me that, you know, I thought that I was the shit, and they told me, you know, I wasn't shit, and I wasn't going to never be good enough. So here I am, helping them live out their fantasy, helping them live out their truth. Here I am as a grown man taking care of other grown people because they don't want to take care of themselves. So here I am working multiple jobs to take care of multiple fucking grown adults because they don't want to respond. They don't want to take care of the responsibility of taking care of themselves. Here I am taking care of my mother and my father, who's perfectly able-bodied to take care of themselves. Here I am helping my friends with businesses and helping them get to where they want to go, but they ain't helping me get to where I want to go. They stealing my ideas. They stealing shit from me. They taking from me and not giving back to me. But here I am exerting all my energy back on them, helping them out with their shit. But me, the give and take, the six of pentacles. What? What, me? Nah, they don't care about me. They told me that my teeth was too big, so now I got these big bucky teeth, and I'm so insecure about my teeth that I don't smile. Then I cover my mouth like silly on Color Purple and stuff like that. And they told me that I had an ugly smell, and they told me that I was bald headed as a, you know, divine, you know, masculine, who's a feminine, who's a female. And they told me I was bald headed and that I was fat and then I was ugly and that my feet were big and I ain't had no butt, and that, you know, nobody was going to like me, and that I was stupid and I was dumb and I wasn't smart, and all these other negative things that I can't be successful in life because it just doesn't it's not me, it's not my lifestyle, that I just need to just sit in the background and play the background and play the follower and never be a leader, because they know that everything that they're telling me that I can't be is everything that they know I am. So of course, for them not to get ahead, for me not to get ahead, they have to beat me down. They have to degrade me. They have to drag me to hell. They have to make me feel like, you know, ain't shit possible. They have to make me be in two minds, you know, juggling all the time. You know, two of pentacles, you know, two of swords. They have to have me, you know, in my head all the time and confuse me and tell me that, I'm pretty for a black girl, or you know, I look good for a man, but they would never marry me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all I'm good for is going out here and making money, but giving my money to other people and taking care of other people. You know what I'm saying? All I'm good for is sex, or all I'm good for is this, or all I'm good for is that. And it's like everything. Just think about it. Everything somebody tell you that what you're not good at is everything that you are, and they are telling you this because they don't want you to go out there and find out who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? They don't. They know. They already know. They already know that everything that they're telling you that you can't be is everything that you already are. And because that they don't have the kahunas to go out there and to live their life and to heal their childhood trauma and to live in their truth, they're going to throw all that insecurity on you. They're going to project all of that negativity onto you because they never had the chance, the opportunity to do it. So why should you, as their friend or as their son or daughter or something like that, or as their spouse, as the father or the mother, the kid, why should what you crazy? You want to go out there and you want to be fucking Bill? You want to have Bill Gates money? What? You want to be a creative? You want to be an entrepreneur? You want to create something that's going to benefit the world? You can never do that. You're not smart enough. Nobody is ever going to buy into your business. Of course, they are going to buy into your business because it's something that's going to be different. It's something that's going to intrigue them. It's something that's going to open the eyes of other people. And people want people to be stuck. They want people to still be asleep. They want people to live in their lower energies. They don't want you to awaken. They don't want you to realize who you are and your power. No, divine masculine. They don't want that. They want you to still be stuck. They want you to be they don't want you to be enlightened. They want you to be in the dark. They do. They get a kick out of it. But once you start to remember your name and to remember who you are, oh baby, that's sexy. That oozes out, or that like, just imagine me, a divine feminine, in my power, knowing who I am. And then I have a masculine coming towards me that's in his power, and he know who he is, and he knows who, that path he's walking on. That oozes out of you. And that's like a kid in a candy store to us, because it's like, ooh, who is this? Yes. I mean, maybe that's just me. And I'm just like, okay, I like that shit. Fuck it up. I do. I like it. Because you know who you are and your strength and your power. Just like, who is this emperor? Oh gosh. Like, who is this god? Who is this dude that knows what he wants, and that's fixed energy, right? He knows what he wants. He locks in on it. It's very scorpionic. He locks in on it, very Taurian. He locks in on it, very Aquarian. And I forgot the other fixed sign. I forgot the other fixed sign. Right? He locks in on it. I think it's Sagittarius, if I'm not mistaken. Could be Leo. Who knows? But he locks in on it. Very fixed sign, very fixed energy. And he says, this is what I want, and that's where I'm going to go, and that's how I'm going to get it. And he goes and he gets it. He lets no man or no woman or nothing stand in his way, because he is the divine masculine. He knows his worth. He knows his power. He knows what he wants, and he goes and get it. And the divine feminine is just sitting there with her little wine in her hand, and we're just like, yeah, well, that's mine. He sees the divine feminine, and he said, no, that's who I want. That's who I want to experience life with. That's who I want to create with. That's who I want to, maneuver life with. And it don't got to be a person, of course. It could be a career. That's the career that I want. That's what I'm a creator. So this is what I'm going to create, and I'm going to move in my power, baby. I'm going to move in my power. I'm going to move in my authority, and I'm going to let myself be known. You will know my name. And it's not by force. It's because it's this energy that I ooze out of me that makes you look at me and be like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? It's like a tiger. I'm using I'm a high priest. I'm the higher friend. I'm the magician of my life, and I will create. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. But you have to understand that you have to stand into your power. You have to become you. Because the moment you tap out of the race, right, divine masculine, the moment you tap out the race, you just open the door for another person to come in and say, you just open the door for God to say, all right, since you want to tap out, I'm gonna give this to somebody else. You allow God gonna say, I'm gonna give this career to somebody else. I'm gonna give this all that you were supposed to do. I'm gonna give it to somebody else. You know why? Because that person ready. That person did the healing. That person did the sacrificing. That person stepped into their power, and now they know who they are, and they're ready. They're ready. So this career that you was that was waiting for you, that I was ace of pentacles. I was given to you, right? This career that I was given to you on a silver platter. Closing out one cycle, opening up, the Wheel of Fortune, like, right? I was giving you this Wheel of Fortune, this Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Okay, child, I'm about to unplug this Georgia. Don't mind that, right? All of this stuff that I was given to you, you weren't ready. You turned it down. You said no. I don't want to heal my traumas. I don't want to let people go. I don't want to better myself because people told me that I couldn't be better. I don't want success. I don't want happiness. No, no, no. Get it away from me. Ew, yucky. It's so disgusting. That's what you did. That's what you said. You said, God, nope, nope, I don't want it. Get away from me. Nope, get away from me. I don't want it. I want to be right where I'm at for the rest of my life, and I want to be unhappy. And then when I'm old and gray, I want to sit back and say, damn, this is what I should have did. I should have, could have, would have, but I did. I don't want to heal my toxic ways. I don't want to heal my player ways. I don't want to be, given to multiple women or multiple men. I don't want to be, having secret lifestyles and stuff like that. I want that. I want that. I want that. I want that. No, give me more. Give me more of that. Give me more of my lack mentality, God. That's what you're saying. Give me more of my lack mentality. Give me more stress and agony in my life, God. Like, just that's what you're saying. That's what you're telling God. You're telling God to give you all of that. Give you more. Give you more of pain. Give you more stress. Give you more worry. Give it to you. Give it all to you, right? Because you really can't handle it, but you want it because you think you can, but you can't. I'm gonna fight for shit that doesn't serve me. I'm gonna fight for all my limitations, and I'm gonna keep it because this is what I want, because this is what I was told that I was only good for. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what a relationship is. I don't know what true love is. I don't know what self worth is. I don't know what confidence is. I don't know what's going out there taking a leap of faith and loving myself and putting me first is. I don't know what is that because I've always put other people before me, right? I was always made to put me last. I was always made to feel like my wants and needs wasn't important as someone else's who wants and needs wasn't even as important as mine. I was always made to fight for what I want, to fight for the love of people. I was always made to be who I'm not. So and not and to put who I truly am in a back burner. Because society and people don't approve of that. They don't approve that I'm into tarot cards and I'm a divine masculine and I'm connected to source. No, they don't approve that I'm into crystals. They don't approve that I can speak to the other side. They don't approve that I do this or I do that. They don't approve that I know who I am and I stand in my power. Oh no, they don't approve of that. No, nope, nope, nope. So I'm not gonna be that. I'm gonna be what other people tell me that I need to be because it makes other people happy. That's what you said, divine masculine. That's what you said, and that's what you live. I mean, the choice is yours. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. What do you want to do? What do you want to pick? Do you want to choose happiness? Or do you want to choose being unhappy for the rest of your life? Like, what do you want to do? Do you want the career of your life or do you want to just be working for people forever? People that don't give a damn about your well-being. People don't. Do you want to like I said, the choice is yours. You have to make that decision for yourself. Nobody can make that decision for you. Nobody can. Nobody can. What do you want? When you look at your life, what do you see? What makes you happy? What do you wanna achieve in your life? Go for it. Do it. Say fuck it. I don't give a damn. Like That's like me. I can make videos. I could get one view on the video. Sometimes no view on the video. It's like, you know what? I put it out there. You know what I'm saying? I put it out there in the universe, and whoever is going to catch it, catch it. Whoever needs to hear it will see it. They will. It's like, but I put it out there. I put myself out there. I put my time and my wisdom and the things that I know out there. Okay, it's people that I work with that tell me, because I'm into, tarot cards and spirituality. Oh, it's voodoo, it's witchcraft, it's black magic. But they don't know the difference of nothing. They don't know how things originated. They don't know anything about anything, but they just want to open their mouth and say something. Because you know why? Some people are placed here to trigger us, right? Some people are here to just for certain reasons. And you got to look at it like this, divine masculine. Everyone and everything is contractual. Your parents are contractual. Your kids are contractual. Everything is a contract. And the moment you learn it, and the moment you understand it, and the moment you'll get better. Like me, my parents are contractual. My mom, had to be a certain way, and my stepfather had to be a certain way for me to learn certain lessons in life. I had to grow up with a stepfather who always told me that I couldn't, so I can find out that I can. You know what I'm saying? I had to grow up with with masculine sisters, so I can find the empress within myself. You know what I'm saying? So I can go on the journey and say, this is what an empress or a goddess is. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people you're gonna be put in certain situations from birth for you to find out who you are, for you to come into who you supposed to be, who you're meant to be. Right? Sometimes you have to go through shitty relationships for you to sit there and say, I don't deserve this. I've allowed myself to be in toxic situations, and I've contributed into toxic situations. I've contributed to breadcrumbing people. I contributed to ghosting people. I contributed to using people. And I've had that done back to me. And that's not what I want. That's not of me. I deserve better. I deserve to give love and to receive love. But like I said, you have to make that decision and that choice for you, divine masculine. You do. You have to say, this is what I deserve, this is what I want, and you have to go out there and you have to do it. You know? You have to go out there and you have to do it. You do. You do. You have to make sure that your mental psyche is aligned. If you need to go out there and talk to a therapist, psychiatrist, then do it. Do what's best for you, because that's you. You are all you have. You matter. You matter. Your heart matter. Your feelings matter. Your thoughts matter. You matter. And the moment you figure out that you matter and you start to do things that elevates you and makes you happy, and you start to live in your truth and your authenticity and your passions, you will start to align with like energy. You'll start to attract and manifest like energy. Right? You'll start to manifest like energy. And you'll be happy. I'm telling you, you won't be happy. You won't be happy as a hell. Right? You won't be happy as a hell. Make a mental checklist, divine masculine. Make a mental checklist. Start your, I do this thing, and I'm gonna put this in here because I'm gonna put this in the divine feminine one too. And I got this thing called it's a daily mental checklist, right? It's a daily mental checklist that I do, and I'm gonna go through it with you. I do it in the morning, and I do it at night, and it's basically to see how you start your day and how you end your day, right? So your mental checklist is, the first thing I do is I acknowledge how I wake up. How do you feel when you wake up, divine masculine? How do you feel? Did you dream something crazy? Do you feel energized when you wake up? Do you feel tired and fatigued and groggy and down when you wake up? Acknowledge how you feel when you wake up. And when you wake up, the first thing that I like to do is, before my feet touch the ground, I like to pray. I like to thank God for allowing me to be up. I like to thank Him for, all the things in life, right? Just thank God for everything that you have. Like, if you have to name it, right? Thank God for waking you up. Thank your ancestors. Thank your spirit guides. Thank your archangels. Thank your spirit animals, right? Pray for other people. Pray for other people' well-being and healing, right? Do that. And after you do that, you can try to remember your dream. Keep a journal by your bed, right? Journal, some water, whatever. Keep a journal by your bed and try to remember your dreams, or pay attention to whatever downloads you get, right? If you hear voices in your head, or if you're in between that woke and sleep state, and it's like you hear stuff, you hear messages, like you're getting downloads. Pay attention to those and get your journal, and when you wake up, write it, right? Just write it. Just write it. And if you can't remember the whole dream, or if you can only remember parts, it's okay. Just write what you can. Write what you can remember, right? Because those are the things that's most important. The things that you remember are the things that's most important. It's what you're supposed to remember. The things that you can't remember, it wasn't meant for you to remember those things. Just try to keep it like that. What's meant for you will be, and what's not will leave. um Pay attention, or like if you hear music, like when you wake up, sometimes when I wake up I could hear a song or something like that, like a song will pop into my head, and I'm just like, what's going on with this song, like, and go and listen to that song, but not only listen to the song, but look at the words, right? Go and search the lyrics of that song, and really read the lyrics of that song. Get yourself together, right? Get yourself, take a shower, whatever, routines that you have, whether it's, whatever routines that you have when you shower and you get yourself together, start to do that. Get yourself together, really wake yourself up and do a lot of things. And as you take a shower, you can say affirmations, right? You could go on YouTube, and you could, go to affirmations, morning positive affirmations or whatever. And you can really, um, just say affirmations and all that good stuff, right? Start aromatherapy. I want to say, start aromatherapy, light you some candles, or get you like on Amazon they have like the aromatherapy oil scent things that you could plug it in and put your oil in it, and it's like a vapor and stuff like that. Kind of like a humidifier, but it's like aromatherapy type, and it comes with like different type of oils and stuff like that you can do. You can light you some candles, some incense, and whatever, and just like that, right? Take 10 minutes. And this is another thing I like to do. I like to take 10 minutes. You can take how long you want. You can take 10 minutes. You can take a half an hour. You can take an hour. And just be one with your thoughts. Just allow yourself to just be quiet and just be one with your thoughts. And then um, just be one with your thoughts. Let your thoughts roam, but pay attention to what you think and how you feel in the moments when those thoughts come in. And you can write them down as well. You can write them down after you finish that, and then you wanna invite your spirit guide. You wanna light your sage, light your Palo Santo, whatever you like. You know, you can. Sometimes I do both. I light my sage and my Palo Santo, and you can invite your spirit guides and your ancestors in, and just talk to them as friends, right? Just talk to them like your buddy. Just have laughter and stuff like that. Just talk to them and express, say, what's the plan today? What are we doing today? What do y'all have for me to do? What's the mission today? What's the goal today? You know what I'm saying? And allow yourself to just talk to them, and you're going to start getting the downloads. The more you open yourself up, and the more you invite them in, and the more you're open, the more you really want to start to elevate yourself. um, and then set your intentions for today. And like I said, your intentions doesn't have to be really crazy, Divine Masculine. It does not have to be crazy. It could be, take your dog to a new park today. It could be, um, if it's business related, do research on whatever business you have or whatever you're trying to start. Do research on that. If it's home, if you're trying to do start looking into homes, whether it's apartments, whether it's houses, whatever, right? If you need a new car, start to look into cars or parts for your car or whatever like that. If it's a job, start to update your resume, update your cover letter, start applying for new jobs on these different sites and stuff like that. Like, what do you want to accomplish for today? Is it watching movies today? Is it learning new recipes today? Is it cleaning the house today? Is it doing laundry today? Is it putting laundry away? If it's helping your kids with homework or whatever, if it's hanging out with family today, if laughing more, like I'm gonna watch movies today and I'm gonna laugh, or I'm gonna watch this, TV shows today and I'm gonna laugh. It's going outside, going for a walk. Like, your intentions doesn't have to be these big grand intentions. They're just little minor intentions that are made for you, by you, things that you can baby step yourself into to making you a better you. You know, being more open with yourself. You can definitely do it just talking to yourself and writing your feelings, writing your thoughts. Find meditate. Definitely get into meditation. Get into meditation. YouTube have dozens of meditation, guided meditations. They have 5 minute meditations, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 3 hours, 20 hours. Like, get into meditation. Start meditating throughout the day. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you have. Just start praying and meditating throughout your day. Set your intentions, especially if you're meditating, ask spirit to show you what you need to see, or who's in your energy and why they're in your energy, and what's the mission, what's going on. Ask them to show you. Sometimes you might not see it, sometimes you may hear it, but it's okay. It's okay. Just meditate and really open yourself up to spirit to you know to give you the downloads. But don't, your mind might roam. Pay attention to your feelings and what you see, and the things that you hear and stuff like that. Pay attention to that. Be very persistent in what you ask spirit for. Be very persistent. And you know just, this is what I want to know, blah 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 blah. Like I said, go say your affirmations. Go through, like, you have to set up something that's good for you, that's going to allow you to move through your day. Sometimes you have to change your whole set, your whole wake up routine, and how you process things, and things throughout the day and stuff like that. Sometimes you have to change you. You have to change your perspective on something, and how you do things and stuff like that. If it's going on a diet, if it's eating more healthier, make that your intention for the day. Today I will eat a little, I will eat more healthier. Today I will eat more salads or something like that. Put more fruits and vegetables into my diet and stuff like just little things that can help better you. Today I will create a new, skincare routine, or and your intentions could be going for a walk. It could be going for a drive. It could be going to the mall and not buying anything, but just being in the ambiance. It's okay to take you out to eat. It's okay to take you on vacation. It's okay to do things that's just perfectly and meant for you to do by yourself. Open to allow the universe to know that you're open and you're growing and you're healing and you're in, receptive energy. If you go out to a restaurant, don't just take your phone and have your earphones in and you just, closing out everything. Say, hey, how you doing? Compliment somebody on their shoes or on their outfit. Like, allow the universe to know that you're open and you're receptive to whatever you're manifesting. Like divine masculine, everything starts and ends with you. If you want change, you have to start changing. If you don't want change, you will still be in that energy and in an environment that doesn't serve you. But it starts and ends with you. This is what you need to know about you. So, like I said, you know, it's all up to you. You want to go down the path of, happiness and greatness, or if you want to stay where you're at, it's your choice. Like, nobody can make that decision for you, you know. So this is just the message that I have for you, divine feminine is next. Especially, and I want to say, don't bash your counterpart, and don't allow your counterpart, to bash you and to make you feel any lower. But I'm gonna get into that on the divine feminine, because this is something that I've definitely been. Divine feminine, yeah, I got one coming up. So, have a great day, divine masculine, and really take time to really reflect and, really do some deep healing and perspective, and, perspective changes on you, and move away from things that doesn't serve you anymore, but move towards your happiness. All right, so I just want to thank you guys for stopping by and listening and taking the time out. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.